Hey, it's me, Zarnum, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Anniversary Edition Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode playthrough. How we doing, guys? I'm doing fantastic myself. You guys enjoying this playthrough as much as I am? Please consider liking, please consider subscribing. It all really helps out. Now in this episode, I'm going to take back my arrows, plus some, and we're going to have a talk to Gold Deer, because he seems to still be following me.
I have things I should see to, but go ahead.
What will you do now?
Whatever I can to put my family here back to rest. After that, probably just stick around here. Saw some good game on my way here, and I'd like to stay close for a while.
Fair enough. Well, oh, sorry, Jamora Lords. Just die a bit quietly, more quietly, please. Yep, there you go. Goodbye.
Thanks again for your help.
Don't mention it, Gold Deer. That was actually quite the fun little quest that I've never actually done before. Okay, and I think that's about it for this place. Master, unlock, Imperial Helmet, Apothecary's Satchel, Frost Salts, Gold, Amethyst, Garnet, Gold Necklace. Are you sticking around here or are you following me, buddy? Are you sticking around here or are you following me? Make up your mind. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at what this is. Atronak Forge Recipe. Salt, Ruby, Soul Gem. And I wonder what that makes. Okay. Activate door bar. Open up. Open sesame. Hello there. Ooh, seared slaughterfish. How did I not pick that up? Any more good food? Okay. Hello there, Aunt Agna. I won't take anything else from you. And that was not the chest I thought it would be. Ah, you're seeing Aunt Agna, aren't you? No? Ah, so you weren't following me, you were just waiting for me to open that door. Once that door's open, then you sit here next to old Auntie. Okay. Well, see you later, Goldie. It was very nice meeting you. Thank you very much for the quest, as I said. I haven't done it before. That was quite nice, quite good to see. As I said, like, what are we... the amount of times I've played Skyrim already, plus now this playthrough, episode 200 and something now. And I still... Whoop, yes, don't talk to me while I'm trying to think about what I'm saying. Yes, of course. And, yeah, and you still come across things like that, like this, that I've never ever done. Just 100%ing Skyrim would just be so hard because of little places like this, for sure. Alright, Serana.
What is it?
Come with me again.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go. And hopefully oh no, actually I was going to say hopefully old Draggy's still out here, but we don't... Goldier, what are you doing, buddy? I thought you were chilling with Aunt Agna.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
You can be a follower.
Need something?
True. Goldier.
All right, then.
I see you upgraded your axe too. Alright. Well, we're not going to use you, Goldier. You can hang around here as you say, as you want. Let's go, Serana. And on the map, it looked like we were going to be able to just go downhill and find this place, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit more complicated than that. Maybe a few cheesy jumps with good old Nightmare. Maybe. It depends how hard Skyrim makes this to get for me. Nightmare could be making an appearance just to help me get up this little mountain here, if Skyrim chooses to make this too hard for me. Okay, no, Skyrim's not making it hard for me. Good. It's right here. Perfect. Alright. So what is this? This is Darkshade Copse here, right? And we've got to find a journal inside here for Jarl Sidgear. Hey there, buddy. Num. Alright. Very cool. Darkshade discovered. Very cool. Anything here for me? What is this? Gold. Mammoth bones. Okay, looks like somebody was holed up here. Oh, Nord. Is this Runal? Bandit. Ooh, jeepers. A spine and some feet and... Okay. Alright. And the top half of the skull. Okay. Well, at least the skull that's hidden. What was I going to do? I had something on my mind I wanted to do. It's lost me. Okay, let's just go into Darkshade. Let's go into Darkshade. Let's do this thing. So we can buy the land for the house, finally. Alright. Boom. Boom. Is it always to find Runal's journal? Or is it... I thought it was like a misc quest every single time from...
Hear something?
I thought it was like a completely different quest every time from... oh, hello there. From Jarl Sidgear and Falkreath, or is it always find Runal's journal? If it's always find Runal's journal, I'm gonna be a little bit ashamed that I made you guys go through those couple episodes. If it's not, I'm gonna feel a lot better, because then it's like, it's not something where it can be a case of, well, you should have known which quest it was. But if I should have known what quest it was, I apologize. I apologize if it's always this one and I just didn't know, because I probably could have looked it up. Well, I'm pretty sure I did look it up, and I didn't see anything that looked familiar. Okay, let's go down here. Strong box is empty. Okay. Looks like this is gonna be a pretty easy quest, but it looks like we can go. Okay, no, I thought it was gonna be right here. No, not an easy quest then. Well, maybe it is. We'll see how deep this cave goes. I was gonna go deeper, even if the book was on a body right there, which I thought it was, but it was just a little outfit with fur armor. Get rid of you real quick. Yep, do your little song and dance, and your song and dance animation has now killed you. Congratulations, you are a fool. Alright. That looks nice. Do we go up there? No. But what is up here? Anything hidden for me, Bethesda? A chest behind all the shrubbery? No. Okay. And there's another troll. On the move, on the move, on the move. Boss. Gotcha. Absolute legend with a bow. And one more. Next. There's 100% going to be some Spriggans in here that are just going to jump out of the wall at me. Is that one? I don't know. Definitely looks like it could be. Do a little song and dance for me, please. It's always handy when you guys do a song and dance. Gotcha. Good, good, good. Alright. Guessing it's up there. Let's see what this place has for us. Something up here as well. Or is this going to take us further down? Is this where we have to go? No, this is like a little den of sorts. Okay. Is this Runal? Bandit. Potion of minor healing. Thank you. Chest. What have you got for me, novice chest? I'm not expecting big things, so, you know, feel free to disappoint. Probably a better chest than what you get out of most chests. I've unlocked master chests with less than that. Okay. And nothing going that way. You are weary. Weary, weary boy. Okay. Let's keep running around. I fully expect a Spriggan to... Is this a fishing point? This is. This is a fishing point. Alright. I fully expect a Spriggan to jump out of somewhere. Just saying that, just putting... Oh, Orsinium in the orcs. I fully expect that to happen. Is that a skill book? I would guess that's a smithing skill book. I would guess. Yeah, fully expecting that to happen. Any point in jumping up here? Anything up there for me? No. Okay. Let's have a sleep actually. We won't get all the way back to rested, but we'll get close. 5:42. Let's sleep to the next day, about 11 o'clock. There we go. Alright, good, good, good. Your beast blood keeps you from a restful sleep. You awaken feeling refreshed. You are hungry. Okay. Let's jump around. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Making sure I'm being nice and thorough. Okay. I'll take the coin purse. I can leave the foot or hand there. Hello there. Lucky last troll. Didn't get sneak attack off on that one.
Who's there?
Got a sneak attack off on the second one. And see you later. Ooh. Yeah, that'll teach you for being a troll. That'll teach you. Give me that. And Redguard, not Runal. Where's Runal? I want to find Runal. Oh, okay. There's not even a Runal. It's just going to be in a chest. Alright, let's go the easy way. No point going the hard way. Dark Elf, hello. And... chest. Runal's journal. Thank you. Return Runal's journal to Runal. Did I just do a quest that wasn't quite the quest I needed to do? Did I just shout somebody out who made me look like a fool just now? Oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Fun quest anyways. We'll see though. We will see. Take bowl. Alright, let's give Runel's journal a little read there. Let's see what Runel has to say. Runel. No to Rudolph. Runel. There we go. Alright, second seed. It has been a long time since I've written an entry in this journal, I admit with some embarrassment. Then that when I pulled it down from the shelf, I nearly choked on the dust that flew. There is little to tell, but did suffer another awful nightmare of the war. I suppose this is an affliction. Common to many who must see the horrors of war firsthand. Writing about it has already helped me to feel better. 19 Seed received a letter from Anders in Whiterun. He has invited me to visit, and I intend to accept. It's been a long time since I was in the city. My only fear is the Thalmor. I have heard that they and their agents are abroad in Skyrim rooting out worshippers of Talos. I must be sure to keep a low profile. 28 Seed. Returned from my trip to Whiterun to find very few flowers have bloomed here. The rest of Skyrim is covered in blooms of fiery red and piercing blue, but only a scant few have appeared in or near the town. I'll make it my mission to change that. We could use some flowers to brighten up this gloomy place. Perhaps I can get Tekla to help me. 9 mid-year. Spend most of the day consoling. Okay, so this isn't Falkreath. Maybe this is something. Yeah. Okay, maybe I got to return this, and then I've done favors for people, and then I can buy land. Spent most of the day consoling Lod, who received news of his cousin Grimsvotter's death. They were quite close as youths, and Lod drank and talked of his childhood memories. It was touching, but bittersweet. 22 mid-year. A wandering peddler passed through Falkreath today. I purchased a few sticks of incense from him. He was a nice young Nord lad following in his father's footsteps. I think his name was Valbjorn. A few days later, one of the town guards spied a pack of carrion birds circling near the road. He found young Valbjorn's corpse, victim of a bandit attack. My heart is heavy, and yet I should know better. Life and death, growth and change, the turning of the seasons, these are all aspects of mighty Arche. I should not be so affected by the death of one young man, and yet... 12th sun's height. Travelers pass through town, speaking of the land in the grip of high summer. These are the warmest days of the year in Skyrim, but not in Falkreath. Here all is mist and fog and rain. It is always cool and damp, and the seasons have little meaning. Solaf asked me about this today, and he said that in a place of the dead such as our great cemetery, Arche's dominion should be absolute, and yet Arche is also the lord of seasons, and this place seems untouched by them. I gave the best answer I could. I explained that Falkreath is indeed a place of great power for Arche, but he prefers to keep it this way. Solomon Grey. Hopefully that was at least partly true, but who can possibly know the mind of a god? Oh my goodness, this is a bit of a read. 20th Sun's Height, dreams of the war again, but this time something different. I was leading a small band of Eldmeri battle mages on a mission deep into the heart of Imperial territory. I was leading a small band of Oldmeri battle mages on a mission deep into the heart of Imperial territory. We had drawn near our target and supply depot outside of Cheydinhall when the sky suddenly darkened. I assumed from earlier on in this journal that this guy was like a Stormcloak or something, talking about people rooting out Talos worship, and here he is leading a small band of Eldmeri battle mages into the heart of Imperial territory. Interesting. When the sky suddenly darkened, a great shadow passed over us, and there was a roar so terrible it chilled my blood. Something was flying just overhead, so huge and so dark as to blot out the sun. The dream changed, and then I was here in Falkreath, performing a service for someone who had just passed away, though I do not recall who. From the corner of my eye I saw a stranger approaching. I turned to look, but the shadow came again, and the roar, and then I awoke. Now that I reflect on the dream, I cannot help but wonder, was it a dragon? Why would I dream of such a creature when I have never seen one? It seemed so real at the time, but now the memory is fading. What it means, I cannot say. Probably nothing. Oh, it was probably something. It was probably something. That sounds like that dragon might have been Alduin. Although near Cheydinhall
It'll be good to get out of the sun for a while.
What is that province called? The name escapes me now. Obviously the place in Oblivion. Near Cheydinhall. I'm familiar with the city. The name is just completely escaping me now. Completely escaping me. Oh well, that's not where Alduin emerged though. Alduin emerged in the on the at the throat of the world. So I don't know. Maybe it was just a dream. It's just a dream. Not everything has to be like locally accurate and whatnot. Let's go to the map and okay, let's go to Whiterun. Is that the closest place? Yes, that would appear to be the closest place. Whiterun it is, and then a carriage to Falkreath. Gotta love a carriage to Falkreath because you're always running back. Whenever you go to Falkreath, you're just running. There's no way. In other places, you can. There's something kind of close by. Falkreath is pretty far removed from everything. Alright, let's do this. Let's do a conjuration and a beautiful nightmare. Hello there. Alright, we got a ride ahead of us, boy. Let's get it started. That was quite the read, wasn't it? Jeez, when I opened that journal, most journals you read are probably like 2 or 3 pages. I was not at all prepared for that. Not at all. I find it so hard to believe I have not passed this place once. There is no way that I have not passed this place a single time in this playthrough. Absolutely no way. Hello there.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? You're gonna have to hand over, say, 200 gold if you want to use our road.
Hand over gold. I don't have the money. How does 50 gold sound? How about you let me through and I don't kill you? Let's go with this. I don't feel like fighting all of them right now.
Fine. I can tell you aren't worth the trouble. Just get out of here before I change my mind.
Hey, come on now. No need to be mean about it. You got some 50 gold out of me.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Alright, let's get out our beautiful nightmare again. He died quickly. Alright, and we're on our way again. Let's go. And there's Whiterun in the distance. I didn't even need to put down a marker. I just needed to come around the corner. Oh well, all good. A long run ahead of us. Is this a broken carriage up here? Or is it... No, there's just some shrubs that I... Is that a giant's camp up there? This is a giant's camp. And it seems to be a giant's camp I'm not overly familiar with either. What's it called? Maybe the name will kind of rekindle. Golden Rock. Once again, I don't think I've ever bothered to come up here to this giant's camp. Alright, that's interesting. Are we gonna kill this thing quickly, Lydia? Not Lydia, Serana. Sorry, I don't mean to offend you. Don't mean to compare you to such a thing. Are you going to waste my time with that animation? No, you didn't. Okay, I still hit. Good. Alright, let's go, Serana. I kind of want to just clear this out just for the sake of clearing it out before we continue on our journey, just because I don't think I've actually ever come to this this giant's camp before. Where's your little chest? Where's the giant's chest? Oh, and it goes into a cave as well. Okay, another little sidetrack. We'll get to Falkreath eventually though, guys. Don't worry. Alright, well, I'm gonna get rid of you. Oh, tough boy, eh? Alright, let's do this. Knock them both on their socks, on their butts, and let's make quick work of them. Where are you, Serana? And just about almost close to getting... Seems like you giants have a really bad enemy, and that is stairs. Wow, you got a bit of gold on you. Alright, leave the toe. You can keep your toe. I'm generous. Alright, you can keep everything here. I'm not interested in the toe. I'll take the gold though. It's a decent amount of gold per giant. I didn't know giants had 300 gold apiece. And what's in here? There's a chest. There's got to be a giant in here lurking though, somewhere. There's no giant lurking in here? Okay. The Knights of the Nine. Wonder what that gives me. Well, whatever it gives me, I'm already level 100 in. Alright, common soul gem. Okay, cool. Oh, another coin purse. Alright. No giants. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, back out we go. And back on our way to Whiterun. Sorry for that short sidetrack, as I said, it's, you know, I've never actually been there. As hard as that is to believe. Oh, there's a dragon over there. Come on, buddy. Come on, be my friend. As hard as that is to believe, because the amount of times I've run down this road specifically for the quest with Delphine. Specifically for the quest with Delphine when you're running from Riverwood to go see Alduin for the second time when he's resurrecting... Is it Selaconia? Selaconia? I believe that's the dragon's name. When he's resurrecting Selaconia, you run down this road and you run into them. But yeah, other than that, I've just never taken the right to go up those steps. That's actually, yeah, wow. I can't believe I've never done that. That's like not even that far off the beaten path. Maybe I just never noticed the map marker. I never noticed that Giants Camp map marker, and that's probably what it is, to be honest. Otherwise, I definitely would have hit it. I love hitting Giants Camps. I love having Giants Camps all over the place. I remember back when I was much, much younger, me and my brother, our favorite thing in this game, like our favorite thing was just to go around finding Giants Camps and just clearing them out continuously. Like, poor Giants, obviously, but it was just something we continuously did non-stop. And are these companions? Oh, okay. Not companions. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite of companions. Alright, well, let's see what their problem is. Did I steal from someone? What's going on here? What's going on here, guys? How can I rectify the problem, eh? Who's the bandit chief? Is it you? It wasn't you. You the bandit chief? Alright, before the body disappears from all of my... Oh, this is the bandit chief. Okay. That was a weak band. Oh, they're all bandit chiefs. Come on, give him a good slap. There we go. I don't want to fling his body too far away. 256. Right. So they're all bandit chiefs, it seems. Does one of them have a... No, okay, you're not a bandit chief. Go away. Is this another one? Bandit plunderer. Okay, you're not going to have the note. That's for sure. And there's one more over there. Serana's probably got the aggro of that one. But I'm looking for a note. I want to know who sent these guys after me. I want to know who sent these guys after me. You know, the one thing I think I disliked the most, even as a kid, was when you had bandit chiefs and whatnot, or bandits come after you, and they had a note on them, and they were like, oh yeah, what's the name? Basically, you don't have to kill whoever, but teach them a lesson, yada yada yada. Is that even after that happened, there was no... I mean, it's cool that they did that for stealing from someone, but it was always kind of disappointing that there was no, like, follow-up interaction with that person the next time you saw them. Like, you had no speech dialogue, they didn't have anything to say to you, none of that. They had none of that. It was just, yeah, it was just like nothing ever happened. It was always kind of somewhat upsetting for me. I would have loved it as a kid, especially if there was, like, some kind of follow-up. I don't know why. I just really like the idea of following that up. Well, I guess I do know why. It's just world consistency, I guess you could call it. If there's not a name for it already, I'd call it world consistency. Just a logical follow-up to an action happening, but I guess also this was made on the Xbox 360, and it's quite an epic game for what it is already. You can't do much more than what this game's already done, I would say, especially when you think about the limitations of the Xbox 360. Quite the game, I would say. Quite the game. And the dragon never ended up coming out. Look at that. That mountain over there kind of looks like the Skyforge. The Skyforge eagle up there. But the dragon never ended up coming, so now we travel by cart. But at least we can return Runel's journal. See who Runel is, because I've completely forgotten about that.
I can take you to any of the hold.
Perfect.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Falkreath.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Thank you. Yeah, now we can go and see who Runel is. I'm gonna guess he's the High Elf in Falkreath. If he's talking about leading a band of Aldmeri battle mages, I'm gonna guess he's the High Elf in Falkreath that does the funeral ceremonies. Yeah, this guy. Thought so. Alright, cool. So if I do this...
Ghost is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
Perfect. Okay, well I have your journal.
Thank you. It's a collection of regrets that I try not to forget. Here, I promised you this.
You're more than welcome. 1,500 gold and Runel's journal. So now...
Life is far too short, my friend. Don't waste it.
Somebody reckoned that's all, as I said in the comment section, somebody thought that's all I needed to do. Somebody thought that's all I needed to do to be able to purchase property. I didn't see any, like, quest thing update, please.
Yes. What is it that you want?
Okay, that's not making me very confident. Serana, please, just get pushed back by the door. There we go, and then I can fit through
Come
there.
and see
Good.
me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
Hello.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Yeah. Death Blow of Albinate. Okay, that's another skill book, but I've already maxed whatever skill it is. Okay, let's try talking to you again, I guess. If not, I am
I'm
perplexed.
the steward here. I serve under Jarl Sidgir and Jarl Dengir before him.
Okay. I could have some use for you sometime, maybe or
Olin
something
speaks
else.
much about the war and the
May
storm
wisdom
coast.
forever
Okay, let's have another look here. What else could there be? Assist the people of Hjulmarch, investigate the Bard's College, ba 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 ba, da 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 da, bring some frost salts, bring ancient Falmer tome to Urag Groshab. I'm pretty sure this is Morthal, right? Hjulmarch is Morthal. World map. How do I... Is there even a way? I'm pretty sure Morthal's in Hjulmarch. Yeah, I've got,
Provides.
I mean, maybe let's just ask... Let's ask Nenya.
Sidgir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
Nenya. Isn't that... That's very similar to the High Elf's name in the College of Winterhold, isn't it? I'm looking for work on your leads.
It was
That's
Dengir.
not what I
When
wanted.
Dengir's-
Yep,
Sidgir
thank you,
has no
Skyrim.
interest in running his hold, and
I'm looking
so
for work
he's-
on your leads.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Okay, at Embershard. Alright.
See me
Safe
again
traveler.
sometime. I might have some use for you.
So you say, but
The
it doesn't
Stormcloaks want
look
freedom.
like anyone...
Don't understand its price.
It's really upsetting. I really want to build a house. Maybe we'll have to do it for Morthal instead. I mean, that would be a change. I always do Lakeview Manor. I mean, so maybe it'll be a change if I did it for Hjulmarch, but now I've come. Let's give this another look real quick. There is nothing else here that leads me to believe. Bring one Nightfalls on Sentinel to Rustleaf. There's nothing here that believes me to believe. Investigate the Bard's College. See, I've already done all of that. Yeah, I think it's just bugged. Alright, well, I appreciate your comment anyway. Person, I think it was Reese something, I believe. Forgive me if that's wrong, but I appreciate your comment. Thank you very much. I know you were trying to help. It didn't work out that way, but I can see the connection you made, being that was a quest in Falkreath. Appreciate you trying to help out. I still had fun doing the quest anyway, and please let me know if I'm still wrong and there is something I'm missing there, but I feel like that whole thing's bugged and it's not going to work for me. So now we begin everybody's favorite. I mean, we could probably do this on the way anyway, right? Could probably do this on the way back to... Yeah, might as well do this on the way back to Whiterun. Why not? Might as well. A bit of extra gold for us, something else to do. But I think what we'll do instead for this whole housing situation is we might help out the people of Hjulmarch and buy land from the Jarl and Morthal. That might be how I go about it, because I've never bought any of the other houses. I don't think I've ever bought any of the other houses ever. It's always been Lakeview Manor. I believe that's the name of it, but it's always been the house. It's always been the land and house that you get from Falkreath. I've always done that house to build instead, which is it's not the best house. I'm pretty sure Hjulmarch actually is the best house, I believe, because I believe that's the house that gives you a fishery, or maybe each one of the houses give you something different. I think maybe each one of the houses give you something different, like they all have a different perk or something. I'm not exactly certain. But I know one of them, and I believe it's Hjolmarch that gives you a fishery, gives you something. And what are you guys down there? Somebody I want to help at all? Maybe? Hag. No, you're both going to be terrible. You're both going to be terrible. See you later. Not interested. Well, that's going to have to do... I wouldn't run back there if I were you. There's a...
Somebody help!
Yeah,
Thought I
there's an
heard
Utronarch.
something.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that way if I were you. You're on your own. But that's going to have to do it for today's episode, guys. If you guys are enjoying this playthrough as much as I am, please consider liking, and please consider subscribing. Every like means I get a new like, and every subscribe means a new subscriber, and it all really, really helps out. Please also turn the notification bell and leave any comments below, any recommendations, any tips, because I absolutely love the interaction, and I almost said it again. I can't promise I'll respond to everyone. I just cannot make that promise anymore. There's too many comments now. I genuinely wish I could, but I just can't. But yeah, other than that, please have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.